Okay, this is take two because my first. Okay, this is take two because my first effort had no audio. Fortunately, I was only a couple of minutes into it, so bonus. So, today we're going to look at an application called Stytch. And let me set this up. In my email, I get regular emails from a service called Replit. Replit is a browser-based IDE, or integrated design environment. And so it allows you to write code and try it out right in your browser without needing to, set it all up on your desktop. Now, this isn't about Replit so much as a specific application that came through in the Replit newsletter titled Magic Login. And here we are introduced to Stytch. I assume that's how it's pronounced. Sytch. How else would you pronounce it? One-stop shop for all your security needs. So, sounded good. So I went to the website, and here's the SMS passcode OTP login for React. So there's a bunch of stuff happening here. OTP, one-time passcode. React is a web development framework. Basically creates the front end of your website. Pretty big, heavy framework, and hopefully we don't get bogged down in that. But it even follows instructions. Who knows what's going to happen? So, let's see if we can play the video and get audio from the video. And I'm not hearing any audio either. It's not even a video. Okay. All right, so that's kind of weird, but all right. So welcome. This template, so we're launching right into it, I guess. So let me just make this bigger, and I'll make this bigger. And can I make the text bigger? I can. All right. So welcome. This template demonstrates how to implement SMS passcodes using the Stytch React SDK, Software Development Kit. To try it out, follow the link below. Okay, we will do that, but we'll finish reading this first. This template comes pre-populated with a public token owned by Stytch, which allows the template to work out of the box. However, if you would like to use Stytch within your own application, you will need to set up your own project. Fair enough. In order to use Stytch, you need to create an account. All right. So let's try it out following the link below. Okay. Oh, okay, so we're trying it out. So I would have to put in my phone number here. All right. And continue with text message. All right, so it should have sent me a text message. There is the text message. And I'll try to show it to you on the screen. Replit demo verification code. It doesn't even matter if I tell you what it is. It's a one-time code, 393814. And I've typed it in, and there we go. I've successfully logged in using an SMS passcode, using the logout button above to start over. Okay, so use this template as a jumping off point to build awesome things, other forms of authentication like SMS passcodes and OAuth. I guess that's multi-factor authentication. Protect your backend, join the Stytch Slack community. So SMS passcodes, now this is going to be a bit different, right? Oh no, it's going to be the same. All right. So let's back up out of here now. So, okay, we've tried it, it works. So that's pretty cool. So let's back up now. How far back can I go? Oh, it's just the login. All right, we're going to have to go all the way back. here I am in my studio. Okay, so let's go back to the email. We'll go to the tryout there. Okay, read more. All right. So here we are back to this again. So again, as before, this isn't a video, it's some instructions. So okay, we tested the login. So this template comes pre-populated, etc., etc. So okay, my REPLs. Show files, open website. Oh, REPL unavailable. This REPL is really popular. Try again soon. Oh, rats. Okay, so, okay. Let's do this. Let's create an account with Stytch. I'll just use Google. All right, confirm. I'm not a fan of using Google, but I use it for disposable logins like this. So, okay, quick steps to get you started. Get started. All right. Select a primary authentication method. So, let's try the SMS passcodes. Okay, on the backend API, select. Oh, that's not what I expected. Oh, crap. I've gone all the way back. All the way back. Oh, where was I? Where did it go? Okay. View the guide. Okay. Oh, okay. So curl. Now curl is a Linux command. Pretty sure that's not going to work for me in PowerShell, but I'll try it just in case because I've tried to integrate. So this is copy. So I've tried to integrate PowerShell with the Linux features, but no. Missing expression. Okay, so it wants me to make all of that one command. Yeah, all right. So let's see what's happened here. So I copied it manually this time. All right, so paste that in. If I can. Boy, it's working very slowly. Let's try that, copy that again. Control C, copy, and right click doesn't work in PowerShell. Control V, paste isn't working. Oh, how annoying is that? Can I try dragging it in? Apparently not. All right, let's try dragging it in like this. Nope. So that's pretty useless. All right, let's try something different. Let's try opening up Visual Studio Code. So here we are. Now, one of the nice things about Visual Studio Code is that I have a terminal. I can create a new terminal right in Visual Studio Code. Now this is PowerShell. Maybe I can create... No, there's just two PowerShells. Okay. Well, maybe I can still copy and paste this in here anyways. Control C. Control-V. All right. Oh, it's still gonna. All right, let's hit enter and see what happens. Nope. All right, let's try this. Boy, this is really annoying. We'll just do this all manually, line by line. Curl request post. How annoying is this? Okay. URL. And then the U. That's so made the request to a URL. -U is probably user. -8 is the header. -H is the header. -D is the phone number. U is ambiguous. What happened? Did I enter it incorrectly? Yeah, looks like I entered the user code incorrectly. Okay, I get it. I didn't enter the second part of that user code. So we'll try this again. Same method, only we'll try to do it correctly this time. URL. Okay. And then the first part of the user code. And then the second part of the user code. And then the header. And I don't know why they've inserted line feeds in here. That seems wrong to me. But this is a JSON structure, so the line feeds won't be required. All right. If it's going to work, it should work now. And now it still says U is ambiguous. So that didn't work. And oh, I see the parameter name U is ambiguous. That's a good point. Yeah. So it could just be that curl is interpreting differently on PowerShell. So is there another way? Can I get a more Linuxy? See, I thought I had another type of terminal, but I don't seem to have other types of terminals. I only have the one type. Okay. Let's try popping into reclaim. We don't need that. So we'll pop into reclaim, because that's a nice cloud environment. So reclaim.cloud. Oops, well, that was useful. Reclaim.cloud. And we'll log in. And I'll use my password manager to log in. And autofill, log in. Waiting for it to connect. All right, so let's create a new environment. Oh, well, we don't need all of that. Let's cancel that. Just marketplace. We just need a Unix, plain old Unix shell, so, or Linux shell. I don't see a plain old Linux shell. So, I don't need a cluster or anything like that. All I want is Linux. Okay, let's try Ubuntu. Okay, nothing in the marketplace. New environment. Never mind balancing. This is a Docker image. Cancel. Just want a new Linux server. Well, let's, new environment, application server, Java, PHP, more. Doesn't really matter more what. Apache, Python. Search, custom, here we go. Or no, search, here we go. Ubuntu. Alright, there we go. Just a simple Ubuntu cloud. So it'll create. This might take several minutes to complete. Well, it's taken several minutes to get here. Nothing is ever easy on Stephen Follows Instructions. You notice that? It's always hard. There's always something, a pain point, a blocker, a barrier. So let's remember it's environment 1803 that's creating. The ticker is clicked over. How about that? Still creating. This is costing me for all of this maybe $20 a month. Okay, so there we go. So now I'm just going to SSH into it. SSH, secure socket shell or something like that. Secure shell. Okay, I don't need that. Let's try reconnecting. Yeah. Oh, well, that's kind of weird. Okay, it took a little while to get started. All right, now let's see if I can enter my command. So I'll go back to my website and curl this request. So I'll just copy it using that, and I'll come in here and I'll paste it. Let's see what happens now. Could not resolve host URL because there's a dot. Oh, that's weird. Look at there's a dot in front of every line. Huh. Why would it do that? Let's try just copying it then. Copy. Control V. Oh, there's still dots in front of every line. How strange is that? Wow. All right, let's so I don't want to have to do it line by line like I did it before. So, oops, I'm going to use an application called Note Tab, not Dark Table. Go away. I tried you. I don't even like you. All right, let's try that again. We'll go to Note Tab. All right, and I'll create a new document here. New. Paste that in. And now I'll just select all of these line feeds, Control C to copy, and I'll replace them with a space. Replace all, and I still have line feeds in here. I don't want any line feeds in here. C. So search replace line feed. I'll replace that with a space, not a P, just a space. Ooh, that's weird too. Okay. And do I still have line feeds in there? Let's find out. Find out by stretching my window as wide as it'll go, and it looks like I don't, except maybe here. Control C, search and replace, search, replace. Yeah, there's that L again, replace all. Replace all, okay. And now let's, are they using tabs there or something? Control C, search, replace. Yeah, it's a tab. They shouldn't be putting a tab in there, so we'll replace all the tabs with a single space. And we'll replace double spaces with a single space. And we'll run that a couple of times. All right. Okay. Now we'll copy this. Well, let's. All right. So make sure we copy the whole thing. All right. Control C. Now let's put this in. See what happens. Aha! So our response is this JSON here that we got back. So let's have a look at it and see what it says. I'll just open it up in this again, so it's a bit hard to read in that format. So status code 400, which is an error, request ID, so that's the ID of the request, error type, invalid phone number docs. Error message, replace the test phone number with a valid one to begin sending one-time passcodes. Okay. Oh yeah, so there's the phone number. So let's replace that with a real phone number. Oops, did that. Okay. Oh, what's going on? Phone number. Right, let's hit insert so that it's not typing over existing. See what was happening there? I guess I had accidentally hit insert, and insert toggles between type over whatever's there or type into the space, and it was typing over that quotation mark. So let's try this new request. And so I've received my text, my first project. Okay, so this is going to be the Replit demo verification code. So here it is. All right. So I assume it's the Replit demo. It might not. It might be my first test as well. But okay, so it has successfully sent us the text message. Now we'll figure out how to send it the reply. So here's how we authenticate it. Again, it's a curl request. So again, we're going to have to process this the way we did the other one. So, okay, so let's replace all of those with a line feed. Search, replace all of those with a line feed. Replace all. Let's replace all the \Ls with a space. Or no, I forget what it is. Is it \L or Control-C, search? I think that's just going to be the tab, right? Yeah. So we'll replace the tabs with a space. Replace all. And there's still some of these silly line feeds, the L type line feeds, so we'll replace those. Oh, that's a .p. That shouldn't be there. Replace all. Okay. Still think there's more here. What's that? Is that 5 spaces or some tabs? Or 5 spaces. Let's replace that with 1 space. Okay. Let's see. Alright, let's just generically replace 2 spaces with 1 space. I don't know if I have any L's in this one. 2 spaces with 1 space. Replace it all over and over again. Close. Alright, let's see if there's any more line feeds the way we did before. Stretching it out super wide. That doesn't look like it. It's kind of weird that we have this though. I don't know what's going on here. Search, replace. Looks like 3. Replace all. Okay. 2. Replace all. Replace all. Okay, close. Alright, so I don't think we had any of those weird line feeds that we had in the first one. So we'll give it a shot. So here it is. Curl request post. Secret test, phone number test. Method ID code. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's interesting. I was looking. This is why I paused for a sec to see if this was the same as this, and of course it's different. But this project test is the same as this project test. You see the CELD. Okay, and then the code will have to be whatever I received. So Let's put that into our environment. Okay, there, and now we'll just replace the code with what we got. So whatever it is, it'll be the most recent, which was 4 minutes. Okay, so it was my first project verification, 567247. 567247. Let's hit enter. Or the passcode was incorrect. All right. Let's try the other one. Three nine three 814. 393 814. Also incorrect. Huh. Encourage the user to try inputting the passcode again or send another passcode. So let's try that. So we'll come back to here. So we have, there's the curl request and the other curl request post. Okay, so this is the first one. And all right, so here was our reply, so I'll just remove that. Okay. So there's the request. So see the URL is the same, OTPS, okay, authenticate or log in user, project CLED, and then secret test. Now these, oh yeah, these are the same too, right? Yeah, secret test, they're the same. I'm gonna guess that it timed out. It won't tell me that it timed out, but I'm gonna guess that it did. So let's try this again. So it's exactly the same as before. So come back in here. We'll run the request. All right. And that was successful. And I received my code. My code 083546. You can see it here. So let's run the reply. So we'll get my code again. And we'll put it in. And type the proper ones. 083083 546 546. We'll hit enter. And it's an error. So that doesn't work. Should work. Why is it an error? Error type OTP code not found. So maybe I've done something wrong. I don't know. Build your UI. So the UI is going to look, see, we'll just view selection source, unless it's just going to be, oh, it's going to be crappy because we can't see it. View, can I wrap it? No. I hate it when I can't wrap my my code. Control C, and we'll open it up in Note tab. I really do love Note tab. Just for stuff like this, as a word processor, it's not very useful, but as a way to just quickly handle snippets of code, it works. Okay, so we got? View box. I mean, this might just be an image. Open image in new tab. Yeah, it's just an image. It's an SVG image. So that's what the code told me. So, okay. So I don't know why it's not working. Getting started with an SDK. The guide is coming soon. Build your own UI. So I don't know why that didn't work. So, create or update users and, oh, okay. So that's different. Here we had to create a user and then we send, and then we, so let's try that. We'll try creating the user first. And maybe I actually need to create a different project. Well, let's go. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Come back here. I'm just going to do this in a separate window so I don't get everything confused. New. All right. So again, as before, we'll get rid of all of these backslash feeds, search, replace. Okay, so let's replace all the tabs first with a space, or let's replace, yeah, we'll replace them with a space. Replace all. Okay. Now we'll replace the paragraph feeds. Replace all. Let's replace all the just plain paragraph. And we'll replace double spaces with single spaces. Oops. C, search, replace. Do it a couple times. All right, that should have replaced everything. Okay, so now let's create the user. So we'll come back in here. Where'd it go? There we go. Come back in here. And I'll use my phone number. Okay, so let's create the user. Specified already exists. Okay, so the problem wasn't that I was creating the user. The problem wasn't that I hadn't created the user. So I'm going to try it one more time. Let's see. Come back here then. Oh, does the... No, the phone number's not in that. Of course, then that wouldn't be. Control C. I mean, I don't think it's going to work, but I'll try it one more time anyways. Okay, so here's my verification. 393814. And we'll send the just moving the window a bit here so that you can actually see it if you're looking closely. So we'll send the reply. see. So 313894. 313894. And we'll hit enter. And it's wrong. Let's try doing it without the quotation marks. Because it's a numerical value. No, could not interpret the value. Okay, well, it's worth a try. Oh, well. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So, okay, I don't know why it's not authenticating. Doesn't seem to be a problem on my end. Seems to be a problem on their end. And that's all there is. Here's OAuth. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't work. So we have another classic episode of Stephen follows instructions, followed them to the letter, ended up with failure. What can I say? So I'm going to wrap it up here. I don't know why the code doesn't work. Everything looks like it should. They are generating the responses once I got rid of all that syntax issue. It just wouldn't. I don't know why it had little periods in it. That was really strange. Well, that's it for now. Talk to you next time. That's the end of the live stream. Not a long one this time, but that was all I could do. So I'm Stephen Downs. This